Last time out, we avoided defeat in the episode away from home as well. Today, we want to carry that form into the first round of the Dutch Cup. Hello, it's a very warm welcome to episode number 21 of Going Dutch, albeit it's not very warm here, but it's a warm welcome all the same as we try and turn around a Dutch side that's been relegated from the Eredivisie, in this case of Waalwijk, as we try and return them to the top flight and leave them as an established side, and this is our journey. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you the first round of the Dutch Cup, and I suspect if we manage to get through the first round we will have the draw for the second round, and then we play Vitesse. That's against Telstar, I didn't tell you that. And then Vitesse in the Eredivisie match day 12. Both games are away from home, which is just as well that against Fortuna Sittard in the last episode we did actually manage to get a result, it will be a draw, which means that we have hopefully stemmed the tide of away losses. So that's what we're looking forward to today. I did mention just now, it is a little bit chilly here in the UK. If you're watching from anywhere else in the world, it's a very warm welcome to you. And I hope it's a lot warmer than it is here. Hence why I am wearing a hoodie today over the top of my Dutch kit. And if you're seeing the Dutch kit for the first time, go back and have a look at the video from where we got them from. Yeah, there's some more videos coming out with shirts in them very, very shortly, including one that I've been wearing on our other series, Bottom to the Top. Go and have a look at that as well. Right, before we continue, we will be having a look. We've played one game since you were last with us, and that one at home. But don't forget, leave me those big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button, leave me a comment, let me know what you think of the series, let me know what you'd like to see me do more of here on the channel, and don't forget, you can follow everything that's going on the channel by following me on X at JustOffsideFM. Right, let's get into it then. We have, as I say, played one game since you were last with us. That game was against Hercules Almelo. It was a resounding 5-0 win. It's almost like we were just sort of hiding this, waiting for this to happen, and then all of a sudden it does happen. Castanares and Toure, the two players really getting going in this game, and we just went from good to better in a way. So let's have a look at the goals. Just stats wise, 20 shots, 10 on target, 50%, 2.52 on the XG, 67% of the possession. El Melo had 2 shots, one of which were on target, 0.20, and 33% of the possession. We were just dominant throughout. First goal was scored by Tijani Toure on 18 minutes. This ball headed out for Beston into Varro. Beston has a go, comes back off the post, falls very nicely for Toure, who puts it in the back of the net. 1-0 on 18 minutes then, and on 35 minutes, Castanares getting in on the act. Toure again flicks it through, didn't get anybody away. Oskanen, Shrivers, and Castanares just flicking that from almost off the defender's feet. 2-0 then at this point, and right on the strike at half time, a minute into injury time at the end of the first half, Oskanen gets a goal which made it 3-0. Oskanen round the wall, in off the post, and the goalkeeper not getting there, and I think it was the fact that it was going on in off the post caught the goalkeeper out. 3-0 then at half time, and that's how it stayed pretty much until the 82nd minute when Toure got his second. It's ball out. Toure in the mix here, cuts inside, gets into the area, creates a space for himself as a little bit of a deflection, beats Broer in the Hercules goal, and it's 4-0, and then we rounded it off with a 5-0. Castanares, anything Toure can do, I can do as well. Rosier Hansen, Castanaris out to Shrivers. Shrivers, who had a Player of the Match award, back to Castanaris. Castanaris, in acres of space in the middle of that penalty area, just flicks it away because that's what he does. 5-0 win then over Hercules Elamelo. And Shrivers, as I say, Player of the Match, 2 key passes, 2 clear-cut chances, and 2 assists. Gave him a 9.0, Toure 8.7, 3 key passes, 2 goals, and even Castanaris, 1 key pass, 1 clear-cut chance created, and 2 goals. He got an 8.9. So lots of players playing very, very well. The only players really not playing up, Latonda and Beaton. So they were the only 2 that really didn't show up that day. Setford again having a cracking day. Leaves the Eredivisie looking like this after 11 matches. Still Ajax and Utrecht got to play their game in hand. I really don't know what's going on there. Maybe they won't play themselves. Maybe they'll end up with playing a game less than everybody else this season. I don't know what's going on. Bearing in mind we're 12 games in, I could have understood it early on if they perhaps come into it late and play the game, but there must be a reason for it. And as I say, leave me a comment, let me know what the reason is, because I'm at a loss. PSV are top. They have won 10, lost 1. Oh yeah, they lost to us, I remember now. On top with 30 points. PEC Zwolle are second on 29. Ajax with a game in hand. If they were to win that game in hand, they would stay in third. They are third on 25 points. Feyenoord are fourth on 24 points. And then just outside the European places, AZ are 5th on 22. Sparta Rotterdam 6th on 22. We are 7th on 20 points. Can't quite reach the European places as it currently stands. But if we can pick up a bit of good form, we should be able to work our way up there, hopefully. In the bottom of the table at the moment, Almere City and Go Ahead Eagles both on 6 points, actually in the automatic drop zone at the moment. Vitesse are in 16th place. We play them second up today. They are in that relegation playoff place at 7 points, just above them. Excelsior also on 7. They've lost 5 straight, needless to say. And then come Heerenveen on 8 points. So that bottom is a fine old battle going on. We're glad to be well clear of it as it stands. Relegation, not an issue as it stands at the moment. Right, let's get into it then. First game up is the game against Telstar. We will have a quick check of the medical centre. We've got nobody out on our injured, so that's all good news. Telstar it is then. We've played them twice last season in the Kuchen Campion. 3-1 win against Telstar at their place at the Telstar Stadion, and then a 5-2 win at the, the Mandermaker. So far, we haven't lost to them. Don't let today be the day. And here is the team that faces Telstar in this first round of the Dutch Cup. This time last season, we did actually beat Zwolle in the first round, 6-2. Setford continues in goal then. Congolou, Rekik and Limuri is our defensive line. We've done a lot of rotating, I have to say. Drambev is in. He's did play in reserves in the week, and I'm hoping that's not going to bite me in the bum, because no, that causes a bit of a problem. I'm not sure what it does with the Dutch Cup or not, but we'll see. But having said all of that, he is in on the left, or hopefully he's in on the left. He did have a good game in the week. Leveld is on the other side as the complete wing back on the right. Van der Boij and O'Killy in midfield. Toure continues on the left, and Hansen gets a start on the right. He's fallen out of favour on that right hand side, having brought Beaton in, but as I say, rotated a little bit today, so he gets an opportunity to start and needs to make a name for himself. Castanaris continues in attack up front. Vassen, Varro, Martins Indy, Rossier, Shrivers, Latonda, Margray, Gary, Okasan, Beaton, Van Doren, who's coming back from injury, and Lobinger are all on the bench. And here we are at the Telstar Stadion. Erwin van der Looy is the manager. They're playing a 4-3-3 today. Defensive midfielder. We're playing in our away kit today. It's the first time we'll see that played this season. And there we go. That is our formation. Kit looks lovely. And Lavelde comes forward. 3 minutes on the clock. It's gone in, but the goalkeeper saves it. It was into Castanaris, who was going to try and flick that on, but didn't. Highlight looks like it's going to continue. Goalkeeper punts a long one forward. Congaloo, nowhere near it, and they're in. Chipped the goalkeeper, but it was just too high. Okay. One over the top. Lavelde is there. Lavelde plays it inside to Rekic. Back out to Lavelde. Lavelde has got Lemuri there. Lemuri goes back to Setford. Rekic. Oh, and he's short. And, well, that was Rekic's mistake. And they profited it. Kandorp, who is one of their top scorers, has got them the lead after 19 minutes. A mistake. And I thought this messing around with it in front of goal here. Setford to Rekic. Rekic tries to get it at Congaloo, but didn't look, did he? And Kandorp was on it. Kandorp with the corner now. This one swung in. It's a low one. It is headed clear, but not cleared, and we still have a problem with that. Inside in the box, and it's cleared out now. Toure, can we change a defence into attack? Get ourselves back level. Toure is out there. He needs support from Drambev. Drambev to Van der Boys. Van der Boys through to Toure. Toure into Castanaris, who misses the goal. He was offside anyway. Half-time arrives. We are a goal down by that mistake from Rekic, which, they turned and profited. Kandorp on 19 minutes. 5 shots, just one on target. 0.69. We need to... we got a few shots away there. Just need to hit the target. 63% of the possession. And they've had 2 shots, just the one on target. 0.23 and 37%. We need to stop giving away gifts. Drambev with a throw-in, 62 on the clock. Van der Beij goes all the way back to Congaloo. Congaloo inside to Rekic. Rekic to Congaloo. Congaloo, O'Killy, Den Boys tries to curl one in, but it's off target. And with 66 minutes on the clock, we're taking off 3 players. Lavelde has come off. Strivers comes on to replace him. Omar Rekic has come off. Van der Boij moving back into the centre of defence and coming on to replace Rekic is Okasan. Comes on in midfield. And the other change that we've made is Emil Hansen hasn't taken his opportunity. I think he may have to play for the reserves for a period of time just to prove himself. Beaton is in on the right-hand side. Can we create something? I'd like to think so. And with 83 minutes on the clock, making our final 2 changes. Drambev has come off. He's not had such a good day. He's tiring anyway. Latonda comes on for him. And the other change that we've made is Castanaris up front has come off. And we've brought on Lex Tiger Lobinger. Setford with a goal kick to Lemuri. Time is running out. 86 on the clock, and we've lost that ball again. We've not been in this game, and we're likely to go out in the first round of the Dutch Cup. No second round draw then, if that's the case. And very disappointing. We should have had this team. And Henrique is in, but Setford manages to stop him scoring a second. And if that had gone in, that would have been it. Still could be. Bakker. Winding down the clock, and I don't blame him. It's ball in, and the away day hoodoo is on again. Toure, can he get... No, he can't. Can't even control the ball. This was the save from Setford, and we are all over the place. Good save by Setford. A sure goal. and we're out of the Dutch Cup. Got through to the final last year, out at the first stage this year, 12 shots, 3 on target, 1.39, 61% of the possession. They just shut up shop, and really that mistake by Rekic did all the damage. You see their goalkeeper picking up player of the match, 7.7, kept us out. They had 8 shots, 2 on target in the end, 0.86. That save, of course, from Setford at the end there, 39%. Oh, well, no cup run for us this season. Well, we'll leave that disappointment where it should be left and resign it to the bin, basically. One game has been played in the Eredivisie, not the game that I expected against Ajax and Utrecht, but Ajax have played Feyenoord. I'm guessing they're European sides, which is neither not in the first round of the Dutch Cup, but Feyenoord getting the better of Ajax, 2-1. Timber and Nesseri, the scorers. Brobbey for Ajax getting what turned out to be only a consolation, which means that Ajax dropped to 4th on 25 points. Feyenoord move above them, albeit they have played a game more on 27 points. So Ajax, if they win the game in hand, could overtake Feyenoord once again. Right, that is how it is. We have 3 days down to the game against Vitesse. We will come back just ahead of that game and try and put this away day hoodoo to bed. And so here we are at match day, the game against Vitesse, currently 16th in that relegation playoff place. Team news, they've got nobody out injured. We haven't got anybody out injured. We've got 6 players on trial at the moment who aren't able to play, of course. Just as far as fixtures are concerned, interesting to note, Ajax are playing FC Utrecht today. I don't know if that brings them in line with us. I don't think it does. Utrecht are still adrift in games played. Ajax, it will probably bring them level, but Utrecht will theoretically still have a game in hand, but that will throw out the game in hand that Ajax had, which is interesting and good news in one respect. We've played Vitesse twice before when we were in the Eredivisie before. We beat them 3-1 here at the Gear Dome. Last time they played, scorers for us were Kramer, who scored for two penalties, and Stanovic, neither of those still in the team, of course. And we did lose to them. Didn't lose to them. We drew with them at the Mandermakers, but we'll cover that later in the season. Right, let's go and have a look then and see who will be playing against Vitesse. Away from home, we need to get a result. We need to put the away hoodoo to bed. And here is the side that faces Vitesse in the Eredivisie Matchday 12. And the team looks like this. It's a very familiar team. Setford is in goal. Indy, Van der Boij and Rossier are defensive line. Latonda and Schrijvers, the complete wing-backs. Varro and Okasanen is between them. Hansen is out on the left. Toure is resting. He's tired after the last game. Beaten out on the right. Castanaras is up front. And then on the bench we have Vassen, Congolo, Rekic, Lemuri, Leveld, Drambev, Margaret, Gari, Oakley, Toure, Van Doren and Lobinger. And here we are, Vitesse line up. They did win their last game. I'm not sure if that was in the cup. Playing a 4-2-3-1 today. And we line up as we usually do. 1-2, lost 2, drawn 1 of our last 5. We are 7th in the table. They are 16th. We are on 20 points. They are on 7 points. First highlight 25 minutes in. It's the throw-in. Varro sends it back to Latonda, but it's given away. And they try and attack, but Indy is there. Latonda. Maybe we rotated too much in the last match and we've given the ball away. And looks to cross this ball in, and they've scored. Tillemans, his third goal of the season, and Vitesse take the lead on 26 minutes. We are, I don't know what's the matter with us. Tillemans here I presume this is Tillemans. No, that's Zurak. It's ball crossed in. There's Tillemans. Who's marking him? Shrivers. Wrong side of him, though. Tillemans gets his head to it. Beats Setford. Barrow with a corner. It's a short one to Beaton. Beaton to Hansen. Hansen's robbed. Oh, dear. He's not... I thought he was going to be a saviour for us, but to the neck, and we go two behind here. We're in trouble, and we are in trouble. Well. 34 minutes, we are two behind, and it was a counter-attack, and it was, well, I don't know. I'm not sure he wasn't offside, to be honest. Butink and Setford diving away from him, just left an open net. Well, we're not going to get rid of the away day hoodoo today, that's for sure. We've had 12 shots, we've had 6 of them on target, 50%, but it's just not finding a way through. We're just not putting our goals away. 0.96, 63% of the possession. We seem to have gone completely off the rails since we beat Almelo. I'm not sure what's going on. 5 shots, 4 on target for them. 1.04 and 37% of the possession. They've soaked up the possession. Our possession, and when they've been able to, they've thumped us on the counter-attack. Butink, an assist and a goal, so he's doing it absolutely splendid for Vitesse. I think we need to have a deep conversation with the boys at half-time. There's highlight, 48 minutes in, and they have the ball. Oh dear, we are 3 behind, and that's Butink again, 3-0 after 49, and well, we're in for a thrashing. I think we're just not anywhere near the races. And with 52 minutes on the clock, we're making 3 changes. All these players on 6.1. The only other player that's really not playing well is Tommy Setford, and I don't really want to change him part way through, but he's not happy. So Shrivers is off, Leveld is on, Latonda is off, Drambev is on, and Emil Hansen. I am going to put him down in the reserves because he's definitely not performing at all. Brought him in, thought he was going to do well, and in pre-season when he was on trial, he was good, and he should be good, but he's just not really doing it at all at the moment. I don't know why, and that's why we're suffering. We're not getting these balls into Castaneras, so he's off, and we have brought on Tijane Toure. Let's hope he can change things. 67 o'clock, Martin's Indy. That one swung in. We have won it. Castaneras coming back to get it. Beaten. Can we get a goal back here? Might set us on the right drive. Drambev. Toure. What's Toure going to do? Toure scores. And his 5th goal of the season. And we have got a goal back on 68. Is this the great turnaround? Drambev. Toure into the area. Beats the goalkeeper, puts it in the back of the net. That's what we've been missing. And with 18 minutes on the clock, we're not finding another way through. We've made 2 changes. Our final 2 changes. We've taken off Patrick Varro. He's had a mediocre game out there. O'Killy coming on for him. And the other change that we have made is we've taken off Thomas Castaneras and brought on Van Duren. Unfortunately, that goal from Toure was nothing more than a consolation, and I thought it was the great turnaround. How stupid was I? Well, it's a one-man band, really. Butink did us over. 1 key pass, 1 clear-cut chance, 2 goals and an assist, an 8.7 for him. We were poor all the way through. The only player that really came on and showed any impetus was Drambev when he come on, which when he started doesn't seem to do the business. But today, the reverse. I mean, we had 18 shots, 8 of which were on target, and just never really found a way through, as has been the issue with us. And as you see, down here, you know, really, they've only had, 5, 10, 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes at most of the game. And we've dominated the game, 60% possession, just not finding a way through. I'm not quite sure what is going wrong. So a roundup of the day's matches: Ajax beating Utrecht, and that wasn't the game in hand. Well, it was sort of a game in hand. So Ajax have played the same as everybody else now, but Utrecht still have a game in hand, as do a few of the other teams, and that is probably the games in hand. It's just how it's fallen out. PSV drawing 0-0 with Fortuna Sittard. Go Ahead Eagles beating Nijmegen by 3-0. Heerenveen 1, AZ 1, Vitesse 3, Waalwijk 1. We're in a bit of a bad run of form. 7th on 20 points. The table at the top looks like this. PSV top on 31. PEC Zwolle in second on 29. They've got a game in hand, though, as well, which means they could overtake PSV if they win that game in hand. Ajax move up into third on 28 points. Feyenoord take the last European place. They are fourth on 27. And then there's a 4-point gap down to AZ in 5th. Sparta Rotterdam are 6th on 22, but they do have a game in hand. And then we are 7th on 20 points. Utrecht right behind us with a game in hand. So we could drop down to 8th place on 19. Then down the bottom now, Go Ahead Eagles in that playoff place. Vitesse pulling themselves out of it. Go Ahead Eagles in 16th. Excelsior 17th. Almere City are in 18th. That's how it is. We're going to come straight back because we've got a game against Ajax currently in third. Zwolle, who are in second. Our current form, I don't hold up too much hope, to be honest, especially Zwolle away from home. But something's got to change at some point or other, and we've lost 2 in a row for the first time for quite a while. A poor episode. Let's hope things can turn around very, very soon. If you've got any ideas of how we might be able to turn it around, let me know. Well, yes, I don't think there's a lot we can say about that. It's a very poor episode. I hope you've enjoyed it, though. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification button, keeps you up to date with all of Going Dutch, and, of course, our other series, bottom to the top, as they are released. New episodes Going Dutch released every Monday and Thursday at 4:15 p.m. And the best way of keeping up to date what's happening on this channel is follow me on X at JustOffsideToo. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It's episode 22, Ajax and PEC Zwolle in the next one. It's out on Thursday. Till then, have a great week. Bye-bye.